Hey everybody, how you doing? This is DJ Paulie B, the pop music freak. I am here starting a new uh, library playlist, shall we say, of what I would call maybe reaction videos, more like opinion videos with a little bit of fact and information. These are all songs that I know very well. In fact, they are on my list of my 1,000 favorite songs of all time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video, and then I'm going to jump in here and there, talk to you about the song, talk to you about what I'm hearing in the song. I'm starting the list at the bottom because I love to do countdowns. I'm a Casey Kasem nut from way back when. So I'm going to start at number 1,000. 1,000 is the biggest hit ever for a San Francisco group called Train. Song is called Drops of Jupiter, and I'm going to start it up.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's a time to change. Since the return of her stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
All right, that's a nice melody, very beautiful melody. And I'll tell you a little bit about the song. The lead singer is Pat Monahan. The song is about the death of his mother. Mother passed away, and he dreamed this song completely. And as usually is the case, just like Paul McCartney with Yesterday, jumped out of his bed in the middle of the night and wrote the words down, sat at his piano and played. Very inspiring, occurrence for him. And of course, always in these kind of stories, what seems to happen is this is the moment when they have their biggest hit or their classic song. Well, in this case, I would say it is a classic, as it hit number 5 on the pop charts, as you can see on my spreadsheet from June of 2001, and it spent over 100 weeks on the adult contemporary chart, which was nearly a record at the time. So that's what the song is about. Let's keep listening.
Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. She checks out Mozart while she does chapel, reminds me that there's room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane Doe. Sorry about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? But tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? And then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
Amazing song. Damn strings get me every time.
लगता है प्यास मुझे रुला कर ही रहेंगे
All right.
Can you imagine your love fried, deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you.
that time period, by the early 2000s, is kind of like the grunge era was over and the boy band era was starting to kind of dissipate. Um, what you had basically were these kind of rock bands that were kind of not heavy metal, not too soft, kind of in the middle, and it seemed that a lot of these songs were perfectly geared for the pop chart. As you can see, there'll be other songs in the countdown that kind of fit this mold a little bit, but not Nickelback. I promise, I hate them. Okay, enough about me. Let's get to the end here.
And then you finally get the chance to dance alone a lot of days. And then you fall for a shooting star, fall for a shooting star. And now you're lonely looking for yourself
What a great song. Now to shut that off. Like I said, 2001 song moved up the charts. It was charted throughout all of 2001 and just about all of 2002. And hard to follow that kind of thing up, but they had some other very big hits like Hey Soul Sister, um, and some other ones. So they were definitely a talented band. They were from San Francisco. Truth is, he's a huge Journey fan, and I just happened to be at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony back in 2017. That was right over here at the Barclays Center. Yes, I'm in Brooklyn, in case you didn't know, from New York. Um, and he was there and he inducted Journey and said it was one of the great thrills of his life. And being there that night was a great thrill for me because I love Journey. And I happen to love Yellow, who was honored too. And you'll definitely hear from those two bands in this countdown. So that's it. Completed song number 1000. Next, I'll do song number 999. And just so you know, my taste in music is diverse, but it leans probably 80s, leans 70s a little bit because I was a child in the 70s and it's like the childhood memory songs stay with me. And then, the 80s was my teenage years. It's the years you come of age, the years you go to high school and, start chasing after girls and thinking of songs that remind you of those girls. So I'm just like anybody else. So there we are. I am once again DJ Paulie B. I am the pop music freak. Please subscribe. Please share this video if you enjoyed it. And God bless.